Und welcome back to Miles Edgeworth, Ace Attorney Investigations. I'm Rob, I record. Here we have George.
That's me.
We have a Lawrence.
Hi.
And we have Iffy.
Und release the bat.
Yep. So let's get back into it.
The brain is already cringed.
Nice. I hope you remember the voice, George. It's only been a week.
Yeah, I'm trying.
How so?
Wow.
That went places.
George buffering. Give me a sec. The Principality of Cadopia no longer exists. So naturally, all records from that time period also no longer exist.
Oh, that's arrogance. What he really means is he's erased all traces of them.
Are we finished here, boy?
The only weapon I have left me now is this piece of footage.
Ah yes, the single piece of footage.
Well, that's obviously what we need to do here.
Dink.
What the?
Why is Edgeworth surprised?
Dunno. Ambassador Alba!
Actually, hold up. I need to actually fix a filter. Because this is not... Oh, okay. The compressor and the noise gate are not working. Oh. There you go. Fixed it. I should sound okay now on the recording. Anyway.
Yeah. Yes? What is it?
You were once an Iron Man in Service Cadopia.
This man shot people.
And it was you who made the missions you participated in successes, correct?
Why the sudden backhanded praises, boy? Although, to be sure, the brilliant medals on my breast were awarded to me during the era of Cadopia. But now I am the only one who owns this particular medal.
Lol. In that case, the only person it could be sitting in this car is you.
How did you figure that?
By the medal captured here in this footage. It is clearly the same exact medal as the one on your chest.
What?
His face literally starts cracking when he does that.
This is how it will be, but I will not look back. Or this is the path I have chosen.
You've moved me with your devotion in this case, Mr. Edgeworth.
Why is he taking such an arrogant stance at me?
It's almost looking impossible, isn't it? For the lot of you have come this far. It looks like I just might lose our little game this time.
You might lose the game this time. You don't get another round, Mr. Ambassador.
Is that a fact? Very well. I've decided to confess and admit my guilt.
You're going to confess?
And I will accept whatever punishment that may come as a result.
What the?
Regarding the masked to murder, I admit it. I did it out of self-defense.
You're claiming it was justified self-defense?
The masked who attacked me, and I felt that my life was in danger. And I hadn't done what I did. I might be the one you found dead inside instead of him.
Inside of him? Wait, what?
I read it wrong, and then I repeated it, and then added the next bit.
To be fair, Damascus could probably eat him. Kidding, that's really mean. What a pathetic performance!
I'm not giving you one.
Wow, you two really know how to laugh at inappropriate times.
If you wish to claim it was justified self-defense, I will need some evidence.
So is the evidence with you, isn't it? But if that's what you require, I'll provide it. That man left a mark on me when he attacked.
What?
I don't particularly want to show it off, but this is proof that it was in self-defense. I'm an old man, and sometimes I don't pay enough attention to when I should.
He could literally have stabbed himself, though. But Damask 2 didn't have a single weapon on his body.
Hold on. It's nothing to get worked up over. But I hid the weapon.
You hid it?
I'm sorry, but as you know, a murder is a murder, even if it's in self-defense. And I couldn't let it become public, seeing as how I am an ambassador. This is the weapon you seek. My special bonsai trimming shears.
Ah, it's covered in blood.
He was trembling quite badly during our struggle. But that's when he grabbed me, grabbed the shears that were sitting on my office and attacked. So you see, it was an act of self-defense.
Is he right, Mr. Edgeworth?
This is enough of a wound, and the weapon that caused it is enough to declare it so.
No way! And the worst part is that he has a rational explanation if Damask 2's fingerprints aren't even found on it, and it's only his. So even if the wound is self-inflicted, because Damask 2 had gloves on, and the shears, and the shears belong to Alba, it makes absolute sense that Alba would have his fingerprints on it, and it makes it still a plausible explanation that he hurt him, that Damask 2 used it.
Fair enough.
Oh, which reminds me, I guess there is still one more accusation I need to resolve. Smuggling and counterfeiting. Unfortunately, all of that is my secretary's doing, and I had no knowledge it was going on.
Not so fast! Stop spewing nonsense! You're trying to throw my investigation under the bus in your desperation. If you want to get real honest, everything in this case can be connected to you.
The murder of Damask 2 was done in self-defense? In my trials, no man escapes his crime alive. Oh, okay, Franziska. Death sentence for everybody, I see.
Uh-oh.
No, just man, she said.
Huh?
Oops.
No, just man, she said.
Just
She
men.
said no man. No man.
Sure. Perhaps so, if you were my opponent in court. However, there is one very important fact that I think you may have forgotten.
And what is that?
That's what you mean? Extraterritoriality.
That's right. This embassy sits on what is effectively Alabastrian soil, so any trial that is to be held will be in Alabast. Therefore, the crime I just committed to will never be tried in your courts.
Agent Lang, what does Interpol stance on this?
Agents investigate. That's our job. The judgment of people who have confessed to their crime, that's the court's job.
And I've already confessed to all my crimes, Agent Lang. Furthermore, by the very nature of my position, I have full extraterritorial rights. These rights are effective, even on your country's soil, therefore. No matter the crime that may take place, I will never stand trial in one of your courts.
And your expression. That's nothing like the face of someone who's ready to accept the consequences. Don't tell me you have your own country's judicial system eating right out of your hands.
These crimes you all speak so seriously of, to me this has all been nothing more than a game. You may chase me out of this embassy with your accusations, but it's no big deal.
I'll just go home. Fuck it.
Alabas has numerous other embassies in other countries around the world. All you would accomplish is you would change the backdrop bit of our little game.
These 2 layers of protection that extraterritoriality provides him. This is why he is one of those who cannot be brought to the court.
You see now, don't you? I live in a whole different world than you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go fetch your eviction papers.
Is there nothing we can do?
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Told you to be gone.
I
Nice, I guess.
I can't believe it, sir. Extraterritorially.
Yes, and there's nothing we can really do about that.
Extraterritoriality.
It's a long
Yeah,
word.
it's gumshoe.
It is gumshoe.
In the end, we didn't have enough authority to bring him to justice.
I can't believe that even though we know he's the boss, we can't lay a finger on him.
I know.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. Sorry to skip out on you, but I've got some business to take care of. Later.
If you can't even
Never seen or heard from again.
If you can't even give an evil guy like him a slap on the wrist, then what the heck were our laws created for? What good are they? If the law can't help us, then I'll go as the Yatagarasu and take care of this myself.
Well, by doing
bitch,
what?
you're doing shit. Don't you dare.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Back in a minute, Rob, take over for a second.
Oh, me. Okay. Sorry, that was a bit too harsh.
I know how you feel, sir. We're trying to take on an ambassador, after all. And you did tell us earlier to get out there. This is kind of their country, I guess. I feel like we've been slapped across the face for just doing my job.
What am I going to do? Should I retreat for now and formulate a better plan of attack?
Come on, everyone, we can't give up yet.
Okay.
I want you to think about something for a sec.
Oh, Jesus. My ears are acting up.
We've never let up for even a second, and as long as we don't stop investigating, we might find the rotten treasure hidden here.
She's right.
Come on, Mr. Edgeworth.
You're right, Kay. Very well. Let us reopen the investigation and see what we find. Come on, Kay. It's been too long since I did Edgeworth.
Right behind you.
Also, I think I drank a fizzy drink before this, so my voice is, like, awful.
You sound like the fucking bottom tooth guy from Film Guy. Oh, yes.
My bad.
Okay. Then I'll check out the bar a bit more, sir.
It's like a bad idea, thanks to drink fizzy drinks before you, like, voice act, and I drank up the entire bottle, so my voice is, like, awful. And I have some things that I need to investigate further in Alabast. Bye-bye!
And you will never see your film again.
Then you're abandoned.
Now then, before I gather any more information, I should do a bit of housekeeping. Theatrum Neutralis! Ambassador Alba seemed agitated over something.
I wonder why.
There are two special circumstances that surround the ambassador. First, the embassy itself has extraterritorial rights. If something happens on Alabastian's soil, we are unable to legally prosecute him.
I'm
Good.
back.
Sounds like embassies are the perfect place to steal whatever you want.
And murder the Mask 2 run a smuggling operation and make counterfeit bills apparently, and steal my wallet.
But I thought all the counterfeiting was done by Mr. Coach in Maval.
Yes, he apparently used Emily's coupon printing press to do it. It's the same story over there anyway, but Bar also has extraterritorial rights. But brings to my next point, the ambassador's extraterritorial rights. Those rights are effective even of our own country.
Really?
No matter what happens, he can never be tried in our courts. He retains some very special rights indeed. Basically, no matter what wrongs he may commit, we can't bring him to trial here.
So I guess we really don't stand a chance, do we?
Well, time to go to Alabast. So, we might stand a chance if we can somehow nullify either one of his special rights.
But, no, because if you nullify the extraterritorial rights of the embassy, he still can't be tried, because if he commits a crime anywhere else in our country, he still goes to court. So you have to nullify the diplomatic immunity.
Sorry.
Oh, let's go here.
I got, like, worse. This was taken just before the two ambassadors gave their bouquets to the serious samurai. Wait, is this just my imagination? Or is this something in this picture I've seen before? Well, you know what it is, Rob.
Yeah, it's this thing.
That's stop it, please.
It's $2.99 for $5.99.
It appears to be a bouquet of Persian cyclamens?
Cyclamens? I don't even know. I think it's cyclamens.
Flowers and flowers.
Okay.
Wow, you even know the exact species? I never would have figured you for an expert on flowers.
Nerd.
Yeah. This is for all the flowers that old lady says we want. Just look at me. I sound like some sort of botanist.
So, what exactly is this yellow flower here?
That's one. I'm not sure.
What? You don't know?
And as far as I can tell, I've never seen a flower like this before. I've seen this shaped one before. Now I can deduce. It's obvious.
It's not the pick itself, it's the blade, right?
It's the handle.
Yeah, it's this.
Yes. The bar's national symbol is the butterfly, and alabaster is the flower. It appears someone is employing the old hiding tree in a forest trick.
What are you mumbling to yourself about? Wait, what? The handle on this knife? Ah!
Yes, the handle was supposed to be on the blade that killed Mr. Cochin. The weapon that killed him was carried throughout the Theatre Militaris. In the very bouquet Ambassador Al was carrying. The flower motif. It looks like one of the flower petals is missing.
Ooh, and take a look at the weapon itself. It's missing the exact same petal.
The knife in this photo is more definitely the same as this murder weapon.
I think that's all we can examine, right?
I think. Try logic game.
Yeah, what logic do we have? Agitated elbow.
Doesn't look like it. Cochin's counterfeiting op and renovations.
I don't think that's it. That doesn't make sense. But...
Well, what does it say? Renovations using Cabal's thing. I don't know.
Oh, we are supposed to connect those, apparently.
We know that the counterfeit bills are printed using the embassy's press. But the necessary materials such as the bubblies, ink and paper must have been hidden in the secure location. But what do you think would have happened if the renovation had begun?
Well, he probably had to find a better hiding place or get rid of it all.
Right, so we can assume that the renovation was just the cause of the plate and bills disposal. And the reason Mr. Cochin was killed as the ringleader of the smuggling operation. Based on what we know, who do you think was the one with the most to gain?
That would be... Corker's elbow.
He's the only person who has been erasing all evidence of the smuggling operation. From both embassies, the co-conspirator who's mopping up, Ambassador Alba. Ambassador Alba had a very strong motive to kill Magic Cochin.
Alba could conveniently place all the guilt for the smuggling onto Cochin. In which case, that would explain why Alba was amputated.
To cause Ambassador Alba's agitation, and the rotten treasure we may find, and the motive for killing Mr. Cochin, Miss Yu said it herself that she didn't kill anyone tonight. If we were to take her word at face value, then the reason for the ambassador's nervousness can only be one thing. He didn't want us to discover the real circumstances under which Mr. Cochin was killed.
Then you mean Ambassador Alba is the real killer? But I thought the two of them were friends.
Maybe they were, but what if Mr. Cochin was the one who first betrayed their friendship?
Oh, I get it. Wasn't Mr. Cochin pushing really hard for Mr. Paleno to be ambassador after the reunification?
Yes, and that was the real reason why he wanted to steal Miss Alabaster's Prima Duck statue.
So Mr. Cochin hired Damask too to go steal it for him. But when Ambassador Alba found out what he was up to, he killed Mr. Cochin?
It's definitely a possibility at this point.
Those two really were thinking of no one but themselves. But the question now is, how did he do it? Ambassador Alba was in the Alabast, but Mr. Cochin's body was discovered in Babal, right?
Right, and that is what we must solve next. I believe we now understand why Ambassador Alba was so nervous and agitated. It must have something to do with where Mr. Cochin was killed, a place where the Alabastian ambassador was likely to meet the Babali's Mr. Cochin. The place where Ambassador Ab must have committed murder was probably the Neutralis, I guess.
It would be Theatrum Neutralis. That's the only place.
Yeah. The only thing that makes sense here is the Theatrum Neutralis.
What? Here?
The Goodwill event was being held here today, correct? So the only place that the totem would have been in here is here.
Excuse me.
No.
But if that's the case, then everything changes. This theater isn't actually Alabastian land. So that wipes out one of those extraterritorial rights he has.
It makes logical sense, in which case it is a reason for us to investigate further.
So what should we check?
Let's see. I believe we should check immigration records of both Alabast and Probal post-haste. Probal's records should be easy to obtain, however, probably Alabast. I wonder if they would allow us to see their records despite the order to vacate.
Objection!
Okay, fine, let's go.
I'm already one step ahead of you, Myers Edgeverse.
I saw Francisca.
I have here the security footage from both Alabast and Bibal. You would do well to take a look at its contents.
No. You move fast.
A vault
Too
commerce
fast.
strives to be perfect in every way. It's not in my nature to keep on retreating like this. I took the liberty of looking over the Babal investigation reports as well. From now on, you will make no excuse to back down or say that we can't solve this case.
I
What?
was sorry about earlier.
What the fuck was that, Effie?
What? I didn't do that.
I'm on pain at the moment.
Was it you that made that wince in pain?
Yes. 'Cause my eye is
You said
tightening up.
exactly like Effie, what the fuck?
No, dude. How?
I was fucking eating. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh, that was fucking weird. Oh shit. That's always fun. Hold on. There we go. Music is back. Jesus. Hey,
I'm just
we
like, I
won't be
took the
beaten,
entire security camera.
because my cute little subordinate is going to try his very best, isn't he?
Has he already patronized enough for me enough for one blank time? Sorry. Can't read it completely.
You can't read.
It's my eye, yeah.
You good?
I'm trying to do this with one eye closed at the moment. Keep going.
Okay.
So this video contains footage from Alabast's immigration screening area.
I really hope there's something in here we can use.
Look at the footage.
Okay.
It's Alba.
Balba.
Hello.
It's the
Hello.
Iron Infant.
523. There's some huge lump.
The Iron Infant's put on some fucking weight.
Something about this lump's shape strike was odd.
Huh? Isn't it supposed to be this shape?
No, there's clearly something odd about the bulge.
What?
If only at the push card itself we can examine and compare my hunch.
We want to examine the bulge.
Next, let's check the footage from the bar security camera.
I hope it shows us something good. Billy, there wasn't a single sign of a suspicious person or anything.
That right there is the contradiction.
Huh? Did I miss something?
You didn't miss anything, because there was nothing to miss. However, what is missing is the image of Mr. Cochin entering his own country.
Wasn't his body found in Mabal?
It would appear that the true fate of our final puzzle has finally revealed itself. Ambassador Alba!
I thought I had asked you and your group to vacate the premises, Mr. Edgeworth.
Actually, I thought I should let you know that this theatre sits on my country's soil.
You've had your fun, and I've enjoyed our little game. I dare say that you've even achieved a new high score.
He really likes games, doesn't he?
Once you've recorded a score, that game can never be replayed again.
So that's why he doesn't sell Tetris 99.
Because I took all your quarters.
That's why he's selling Fortnite. That son of a bitch.
Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Your game is done, and it's game over.
No!
Treeman is a real gamer. Objection! Where do you think you're going at this time of night?
A walk.
After admitting to my crime, I was overcome with regret. So I'm heading to the airport now to return home.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Star Fox. That's the only issues we need to discuss with you.
You can't stop me, Mr. Edgeworth, and you know it.
Can stop this.
Yeah.
No.
Oh shit.
If he gets a line, what the fuck is this?
Please, man, a little bit of your time, Mr.
It doesn't write like that.
Ambassador Paleno.
You're just a teeny tiny bit is fine with me, sir. Come on, do it. Come on, pussy, do it. The already strained relationship between our countries is in a precarious situation. That can only fix you by Tetris 99 for $59.99.
Well, I am an exclusively Fortnite gamer, but very well, if you insist. I will play just one more round with them and see what they want.
It's like just play Tetris 99 with them. Come on, you know you wanna.
Not that they'll get any farther.
Ambassador Paleno.
Mr. Edgeworth. $5.99. All the wishes for the normalization of relationship between our two countries.
And the sale of Tetris 99
for
$5.99.
There is one person standing in the way of that dream. I believe in you. Do what's right. Buy Tetris 99 for $5.99.
Thank you for your vote of confidence.
Now then, what is it you wanted to ask me about? I do have a flight to catch after all.
Yeah, you know how it sounded a lot like the cat in Lost? Tigre.
Jesus Christ. Now I'm gonna have to issue a private jet to get to someplace.
Some meeting.
So I'm afraid I'm going to have to limit you to just one question.
What's funny is that, like, he goes from needing to catch the bus to catching the express train over a few minutes and then needing to chart a private jet.
That's more than enough, because I only have one question anyways. I want to hear about your alibi and about how you could have killed Mrs. Manny Kochan.
Oh, I see.
Drew, I only have one question. What? Would Drew Slim Shady please stand up?
You seem to have a good hand this time around. This should be fun.
Are you playing video games or poker? What the fuck?
Can't tell
It's the last chance. We have to bring him down.
We're playing a poker video game.
Oh, shit.
That sounds awful.
I won't allow even an atom-sized contradiction to slip by.
And we'll see you guys next time on Miles Edgeworth, Ace Attorney Investigations. See you around.